Yep. Not much. Heero made me turn my blue lights on because it's a blue light special, not a red light special for the day. I wish I could play I wish I could play that TLC song right now, but unfortunately, I'm not. And I owe Heero exactly $1.
You can sell that. You can send that $1, please, on Zelle, so I don't get charged 25 cents by Cash App. I greatly appreciate that.
I don't have Zelle.
Download it or send it through Venmo.
Okay, I can Venmo you $1. There's a honor our bets on the identity booth, by the way.
Let's get into it real quick. There's 3 people watching, but before we get into how you guys doing, my name is Heero, that's Eric, and we are the identity booth. And on the identity booth, we try our best to identify with you as you identify with us. And let's start with the basics right now. Congratulations to the president-elect Joe Biden, who is currently running. As you can see on the tab right now, 284. This is being pushed by the AP. This is being pushed by the designated desk, I believe, and CNN. So this is official by 3 major news sources. Things are subject to change always, but as it stands now, if the presidential election is anything to be tested, it's not going to be tested here. I speak on, and Eric, interject if you think I'm lying on your behalf. At least between the two of us, we believe that this election was ran fairly, and there shouldn't be any reason to pause the integrity of our election. But congratulations, Joe Biden.
What we think is really about. Yeah. Well, I mean, shout out to, President-elect Joseph Robinette. Yes, that's his middle name, Biden. Shout out to Mr. Robinette Biden. That's a weird middle name, but I ain't gonna judge you for that. Hopefully, you won't be a scumbag. A lot of people believe we had 4 years of a scumbag. I believe most presidents are scumbags. Just don't be one, Joe Biden. Just don't be a scumbag president.
Just real quick, we're going to cover the basics before we jump into this. One, shout out to Nafi, the booth boss. How do you become the booth boss? It's quite simple. Engage with us. Talk to us. Let me know if my mic is messing up. Let me know if Eric's mic is messing up. Let me know if we're too quiet or anything like that. Engagement is key. We have 238 identifiers right now. We have 4 people watching on YouTube. We have 5 people on Facebook and 1 person on Twitch. Stop what you're doing right now. Share this with people. There's been a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of doom scrolling, a lot of depression eating, a lot of anxiety. Take a big, deep breath and just let it all out. We're going to do a meditative breath here in a second. But if you want to join the booth, it's not hard. Just hit the subscribe button on any platform.
Yo. Hold on.
What's
on.
up?
This is my problem with YouTube. I'm on our stream.
Yes.
And because we have this on, the damn YouTube algorithm has a freaking context box below our video. I'm pissed off. It says U.S. election results may not be final. See the latest on Google. Damn it, this is owned by Google.
Hey, let them have it, Eric. We know what we're talking about, though.
We do, but I don't like them putting context boxes below. They don't even know what we're talking about.
Trump, and we're going to get into it. And we're going to talk about some of the context box he got on Twitter. But like I said, all our contacts are below. If you want to reach us on separate platforms possible. We're not live right now on Twitter. I didn't take time to upload it, but Twitter we were working on it. But you guys can tweet me right now. So I'm taking a quick second to just share this, so you guys should too. And we will talk about it. And I see you guys talking in chat. I'm going to speak up to you guys in a second. Octashoe, what's up?
Yeah, that's on Twitch. Octashoe is on Twitch.
Octashoe, hey, Octashoe, if you're not doing anything, I appreciate it if you stream this. Host us real quick. That'd be awesome.
Lit, boy. I'm live, baby. I'm live.
Nafi, have you shared this yet? Why are you over here talking about Booth Boss? Sleepy Joe.
Why you talking about your president, Nafi? I know you voted for Sleepy Joe. He got to be awake now. He woke Joe now. Ooh, he changed his name to Woke Joe.
His name is Woke Joe.
Woke Joe. You know what I can say
All right.
about Joe Biden is I probably would like to sit down and just have a whiskey with that dude and see just pick his brain. I'm like, bro, why have you said some of the, and done some of the things in your life that you've done, my boy? Hold on. While I'm trying to share this, can I get the link, YouTube's?
All
Copy.
right.
Sharing it on the FB. It's on my
And I
mind.
might even go live on IG real quick. Afi, should I go live on IG? Because I can put the phone directly in front of me. Yeah, Eric, I'm gonna go live on IG real quick.
Hey man, do your thing.
Um, all right, just a simple click clack of the button. All right, so we are live on multiple platforms. We have 6 people watching right now. We have numbers growing. Just put a like or share wherever you guys are watching. If you're on IG, thanks for joining me. You can hit us up and join the chat. I won't be talking directly to the chat in IG, but you guys can always join up on the link. Let's get into this real quick. Let's get into this. Uh, we have a situation where the numbers don't lie, but it's crazy to think that they gave Nevada. Oh, they just gave Nevada to him. It just updated again. So we now have 290 to 214. Nevada has been counting since November 4th. This is the slowest, most
It's a
disrespectful.
machine. Yeah, it's a machine. You take the paper, you slide it in the
But
machine, and in
but
5 seconds it reads it.
this isn't even fair context because we know that this machine, it was just waiting on votes to come in. That's what this it's the craziest thing about it. We were waiting on these votes to come in because of what Trump did to the system. It's crazy. Hey, shout out to Keisha for being the contest winner. She's on IG right now. She out here shared our
Yeah.
stuff. She out here getting paid.
Hey
Um,
man.
but Eric, let's just start with the basics. Like, what's your honest opinion? How do you feel about this?
Honestly, dude, after this week, dude, I don't care. And number two, I already know what's going to happen to this country. So I'm going to put my head down, shut my mouth, and make as much money as I can and get a second passport. I don't give a damn about
Eric,
the
you leaving the country?
Democrats. I'm not leaving the country. I'm just having a place of refuge because I know what's about to happen. You know what's about to happen, even though you're not gonna go arm up and get ready. You think these you think the Crips gonna keep the peace, but they not.
I,
You
I
already know
don't.
they not.
Once again, I don't feel like violence is necessary. I
You
live in a
don't,
I live in a
but it's
very
not over, Hero. I'm telling you, y'all. The thing that we agree upon with Donald Trump is he doesn't take defeat lying down. He is going to drag out until January, right up until it's time to inaugurate 46. So I'm just saying, President-elect Woke Joe is going to have to deal with this for the next
yeah.
60, 70 days.
And just real quick, just real quick, if you guys are watching on IG, you can't hear my co-host Eric. You got to jump on YouTube. The link's in the description. This is my immediate thought. All right, on the count of 3, everybody. We got 10 people watching right now. We're gonna all take a deep breath together. All right, 1, 2, 3. And just let that tension wash off you, because this is the only breath you're gonna get. Because we go on the attack again. It doesn't end here. It's the start of it. We have to start preparing to fight Joe Biden. We have to start. Like, there's going to be a runoff in Georgia for the 2 Senate seats. So we need all the people that voted in Georgia today to go back in 2 weeks and vote again in the same capacity with that same energy. Because without it, we're not going to accomplish anything. If we don't win the Senate, him winning this title is irrelevant to us. Him winning this election is irrelevant to us. It gives the Democratic Party an excuse to use Mitch McConnell, that racist Franklin Turtle looking ass mother rucker. It
Good
gives him a
job,
perfect
Heero.
excuse.
Good job.
Hey, I know. I've been working on it. No F bombs. No F bombs here. We want to see Joe Biden be the progressive, liberal, social monster that Trump actually thinks he is. In reality, he's a middle right
He
politician.
actually is not. He is actually a moderate left person.
I
He's
don't
been
see
Democrat. Is the reason why he did not run as a Democrat is because they would no way he was going to look. He bullied his way through the Republican Party. He was never going to do that with the Democrats. He could never do that. He'd been Democrat his entire life.
Yeah,
So
well,
he
and
picked
more the
the
reason
right
why I
party to
think
bully.
You take two approaches. One, he could be this old guard who says, "I don't give a damn. I'm going to use my last few years on this earth to make amends," or he can just fall in line. Or, and hear me out, this is where Kamala comes into play. All of a sudden, hey, what's up? Annie Games, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it, man. Send that like, send that subscribe, hit that button, and get your name on the screen. But you have the potential right now. You have the potential to put Kamala Harris in a situation. Congratulations to her. And just shout out to the HBCUs real quick. Hold on. HBCU from anywhere. You can make it. I don't agree with Kamala's politics, but my girl came from Spelman.
Man,
don't tell me that
shout out to the AKAs, bruh. Shout out to the
AKAs out there.
AKAs.
AKAs made it to the fucking house.
Yeah, and no shade to Nafi. I'm sorry.
No shade to you, Nafi. The Deltas are very nice individuals.
They always gonna be the devastating divas.
The devastating divas. But I appreciate
even though they
you
never
guys.
showed me no love when I was in college.
Hey, you know what? It's an HBCU thing. It's an HBCU
I wasn't
thing.
black enough.
But we have a situation now where Kamala Harris could be president. And let me start by saying this. My goal is to make Joe Biden a one-term president. I'm looking for a progressive. I'm looking to challenge him next year, the year after, in 3 years, really in 4 years. I'm looking to challenge him. I want Joe Biden to fear.
Yeah, this dude is super insulated. But what I am watching right now from I still have it up from my previous live about this. So the Senate is 48-48. It's dead even. The Democrats they went from having an 18-seat majority in the House to now having a 7-seat with 3 or 4 uncalled races left. This could very well end up not being what the Democrats actually need. I mean,
let's talk about the Democrats' failure, because they've already started going on CNN, and we'll pull up CNN and stuff like that to see what they're talking about. But they've already started talking about how the liberal left ruined it for us. No, you want to know who won their elections this year? The Squad. You want to know who won their election this year? The four new liberal congressmen and women from Michigan and Wisconsin. You want to know who lost? You know the 10 Democratic seats that lost in the House?
Old heads.
Those moderate lefts. And to hell with you all. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Oh boy, here we go.
I want you to know your tears are putting the sugar in my coffee this morning, and I didn't even drink it. It went down the drain. Don't you ever think for 1 second you will be safe. No moderate Democrats are going to be safe in this new era. We will hunt you. We will talk about you. We will oppose you. And if you think not having power is the worst aspect of your life, welcome to oblivion, because now you don't have anything. You don't have a single thing to your name because you refuse to fall in line. You want to know what laws and regulations passed this year? You can be a straight drug addict in Oregon right now. Mm-hmm. Walter White, Pablo Escobar, they could all live there right now and not go to jail. Florida, you want $15 an hour? Not a problem.
Mm-mm-mm.
But for some strange reason, in this red state, we getting liberal things across. Shout out to Nebraska for moving the word slavery from the amendment. I appreciate it. Thanks. We're not impressed with moderate ideas. The Democratic Party is no longer impressed. We have to thank some people for this. I want to start off by thanking all the new voters. The most votes in an election period. So shout out to all the new voters. And shout out to the back. Okay, disclaimer real quick. Eric, can we have a disclaimer real quick?
Yeah.
Once again, hey, how you guys doing? My name's Heero. That's Eric. And we host a show where we talk mostly about black people issues. And we allow white people to come into this safe space and hear our stories and our trials and tribulations. Now, a mistake you could easily make is assuming that because you have the insight of two black people, that you, for some strange reason, have insight to say things that we're about to say. And I'm here to tell you, don't do it. You will be canceled, and we will not defend you. Yep. We let you into our world, but that doesn't give you permission to walk around in it, okay? So let's start. The backs of black people have been hurting for so long, carrying the weight that is democracy, and yet we don't have access to it. We have yet to gain access to it. We have fought the hardest for it and don't know what it looks like, but we keep that mother rucker alive. If you are a black person who voted this year, despite the hood not getting any better, your time is coming. But you can't stop fighting out. This is not where the fight stops. This is the start. We got a fresh start. We got to get moving. Shout out to the Black Voters Men Squad who went out sending flyers and clickbait articles about, being at the club and registering the club. What genius. Because where black men going to be on a Saturday night? In the club. Set up registration booths there. Shout out to them for doing that. Disclaimer over. White people feel free to speak on anything after this point. We appreciate your cooperation. I don't know how much time it's going to take for, Trump to concede. But do you see this happening, Eric?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't concede. I would just be like, why? Because I'm Trump. even if it was me and I lost to Joe Biden, I would just ride off into the sunset. What I would do is if I would go grab my golf clubs, I would go in, take all my stuff, and I would have just dipped. I would have just dipped.
You're not giving no handshakes, no nothing?
Nah, man, I ain't kissing no babies. I ain't giving no handshakes. I'm like, hey man, y'all got it, bro. We'll see what happens. That's all I say. I say, well, good luck to the president-elect, and I wish y'all the best. Don't fumble it. Just don't fumble it. I said, because you already know who's going to be on your tail if you do. So, and then just for good measure, I'd be like, hey, no more standing down and standing by. Let them bullets fly as I walk. That's what I would say. I said, Proud Boys, mount up, and any other radical militia groups.
So, me personally, we've already seen reports of the two cats in Pennsylvania who showed up at the convention center with 2 Hummers full of weapons. The guy in California who said he's going to mow down Democrats like they do in school shootings. We do expect to see violence, but it's not going to be founded. I just don't see the purpose behind it.
This is the most polarizing election in U.S. history. There are a lot of pissed off people on both sides.
Yeah, but it's not pissed off people on both sides. It's going to be pissed off people on one side.
No. That's being dishonest.
What would a Democrat want with violence?
What would a Democrat want with violence? The same thing they've wanted with violence for the last 2 years in the streets. It's not going to stop. And here's what I mean. These same people who've been out here in the streets. Okay, perfect example. Antifa. They don't give a dang if you are a Democrat. Look what they did in Portland when the mayor. Look at all these liberal cities that they were occupying, and when the liberal leaders came out.
They finna show to your house, or a group of people, a group of sovereign citizens. There's a difference.
No, I mean you guys like to make it a difference, but it's a hodgepodge of people. You don't know who's who, unfortunately. for those who are actually trying to peacefully protest. But what I am saying is these people don't give a rip. They're going to show up and they're going to make it I'm sorry, I'm laughing at your sister's post. But yeah, they're going to show up just the same and apply pressure. And I'm not that I have a problem with applying pressure, but it's going to cause one side or the other. Now, do I believe there's going to be a lot of radical people on the right coming out um to carry their guns and protest and um, you know, cause a ruckus? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not one of those people who's gonna be out here in the streets. I got too much hustling to do. Because I honestly believe I don't have very much time to waste on dealing with this stuff. If you ain't out here if you have the means to go out here and make additional money and get the bag, save up a few $100,000 and get yourself a second passport to a tax-friendly country that that English is a known language. And listen, don't be getting caught up in this. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a whole lot of people that's wondering, man, Eric, how you doing? All right, hey man, don't worry about me. And maybe I'm a doom and gloom person, but I have zero confidence ultimately in whoever is elected. A lot of these people are just mindless sheep. Look at them, just out here in the streets doing
Yeah,
what?
I mean,
Yay!
Eric, they can't be mindless. They only say, man, look out, Black, what's up? Get ready for the book club tomorrow. Join us on YouTube or Facebook. You can't hear my co-host speaking. Look,
Yeah.
Eric is being a little self-deprecating. Win or lose or draw, whatever side you're on, and let me speak for I think a vast majority of people who voted Democrat, because I'm a Democrat who voted democratically by force. Joe Biden was not my president. That's why I'm okay with him being a one term president. Like I'm okay with that. I'll work for that. The thing that really I think you have to thank a few Democrats, especially the young ones who didn't understand the complexity of voting for Joe Biden, who had no vested interest in him. It wasn't about getting Joe Biden elected. It was about getting Trump out. It was about getting the cancer of this country out of the way.
And that's where we're where we defer there. I don't believe that Trump was a cancer at all.
You don't think him killing 200,000 plus people was a cancer?
How many people did Barack Obama kill?
American citizens?
Okay, let's talk. No, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna talk.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about it.
No.
Let's talk about it.
No, we're gonna chase a rabbit. I'll just answer your question directly about the 200,000 people. So Trump is responsible for people going outside not wearing masks. That's completely his fault.
When you tell your
hold on, let me finish my statement.
Okay, go ahead.
When you and I have made several podcasts, and what do we say? Do we say it to this day? Put on your damn mask.
But are we the leaders of the free world?
The president cannot make people do something they do not want to do. Joe Biden wears his mask. He cannot. See, if a president can force people to do something they don't want to do, it's called authoritarianism. And are you okay with that?
No, Eric. There's a simple solution to this. Hey, I see an issue where masks make a difference. Now, and we could just use Trump supporters versus Biden supporters. And based on the electoral college right now, I mean, in the voting, we can see that places heaviestly hit by corona right now in the surging numbers are Republican districts. The thing that's powerful that you need to know is presidents do have the power to motivate the people. And by
motivate, not force.
Motivate.
There's two different things.
Motivate leads to action. So in this scenario, when Trump holds a rally and doesn't advise all the people standing elbow to elbow to wear masks, that's on him.
No, that's on those people for showing up. Why do we always?
Why are you apologizing for Trump right now? Why are you defending him?
Hold on, no. Listen to what I'm saying. I've always advocated for personal responsibility. Could you have gone to a Joe Biden rally or a Trump rally? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Could I have gone to a Trump rally or a Biden rally?
Yes or no?
Yeah, I could have gone to him
Why did you not go to either one of those rallies?
because I care about my health.
Exactly. And the reason why I didn't go either is for the same reason. So what does it say
But
about
guess
the
what?
all?
But
No,
which?
but what does it
But
say about all those people?
no,
Do
Eric,
not
you're
put it
trying to
on.
skip over the. You're trying to
I am
skip
not
over a
skipping
fact.
over. You're
You're trying to
skipping
skip
over what
over a
I'm saying.
fact.
No, I am not. You want to.
Okay,
paint
then
it
let me
that
say what I
way.
want to say. Then let me say what I want to say, and then we can say which one of these president-elects, I mean, which one of these people said something about this being a hoax and this not being real? Which one said it?
Trump said that.
Okay, so when someone directly, hey, what up, Virgo Twin? Come on YouTube and come talk to me, Virgo Twin. Come on YouTube and talk to me, Virgo Twin. When Trump says this is a hoax, and there's a vast majority of people who take the president's words as law. There are people on the streets who are praying that he is the savior of them. That is not something you can explain away. You have to own that. You have to own that. As a president, you have to own that.
That's what you would hope. But again, I'm saying personal responsibility. I don't show up because the majority of people affected are probably the people who are actually at these rallies. So I'm going to stay home. And if I do go out and I have to go out, I'm going to wear my mask. These people chose not to wear a mask, so they chose to get the COVID.
It's not that they chose. They were told that there was nothing to worry about. And when you're told there's nothing to worry about by the president of the United States, the leader of the free world, and you are a deranged.
Listen to what I'm going to say. By the time he was hosting rallies, making his final push, we had already had over 160 to dang near 200,000 deaths. Yes or no?
Yes, but that still doesn't stop the fact that he's held responsible.
No. You would like to hold him responsible. What I'm saying is these people went out full well knowing that people die from the COVID, and they went out anyway without a mask. They went and stood elbow to elbow and yelled and breathed.
Shout out to Octashoe, because he could have easily put out an order saying you're required to wear a mask. Okay. He had health advisors saying such things.
So
Toronto, our little brothers to the north did it,
and
New Zealand did it.
Perfectly. Okay,
Germany did it,
and Germany is back under lockdown.
But guess what? Germany doesn't have 200,000 people dead, and they went under lockdown for the smallest of spike. We are literally still spiking on top of spiking. We are seeing new numbers of deaths.
Seems like every night, don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight. Slow it down and we can catch the vibes.